Welcome everybody to Whiteboard Wednesdays with Werner. So for our topic today, we're going to move away from the hardware for a bit and actually start talking about the software that enables us to do really awesome things with our DGX supercomputer. Now, typically when it comes to AI and the software side of things, it can be quite intimidating and quite difficult as well. So what NVIDIA has done to make this a really simple, or at least a simpler activity, is they've created the NGC Catalogue. And they loved it so much they named it twice, because NGC actually stands for NVIDIA GPU Catalogue. So with that then, when we look at the NGC, what is contained within this? Now, I'd like you to actually think of kind of your app store that you would be using on your phone. It's the similar principle. What they have is they've got predefined collections, they've got containers, they've got pre-trained models, they've got Jupyter notebooks, and also Helm charts. Now, I've said all these things, but what are they? Right, so in the world where we're working on, our collections that we have, those are basically predefined industry solutions. So they might have a Helm chart, they might have a container, they might even have a Jupyter notebook, and they might even have a few other components in terms of models that we might require. So those collections could be applied to oil and gas, medical institutes, engineering, or specifically anything that you could work across various industries. It might be something in the financial realm even as well. So with that then, you also have the breakouts of all of this. Now, when we're talking about the way in which we deploy the software, everything in NVIDIA DGX is pretty much containerized. So if you're familiar with Docker or Kubernetes, we basically supply everything within a container. So those containers are downloadable through the GitHub, and you can pull those out at any time through the NGC. So GitHub access, obviously key for that. When it comes to the models, perhaps you have something quite specific. Maybe you have a text-to-speech AI that you want to build, or maybe you have a churn analysis that you want to do, or maybe some seismic activity analysis that you need in some geological research. Perhaps it's a fraud detection component that you want to look at. So those models, NVIDIA have already actually pre-trained quite a few machine learning and deep learning models, and those are all available within the NGC Catalogue. And what you can do is literally take that model, download it, deploy it, either on-prem, in the cloud, or on the edge, and use it immediately. Or you can even customize that to make it suit your specific needs. Obviously, the Jupyter notebooks for use with that platform, and then the Helm configurations for distributing large Kubernetes clusters for those containers as well. So the NGC Catalogue is extremely powerful. It is really about enabling you as the data scientist to quickly deliver value on what you've bought with those DGX platforms, and make sure that you don't spend your time just looking and building the actual tool sets that you need. And with this, NVIDIA has made the barriers of entry into AI a lot lower. Thank you for joining Whiteboard Wednesdays with Werner. Please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and drop a comment if you'd like.